What's up? Welcome to episode 15 of the Otaku Summit podcast, everybody. Welcome. I am your host, Javon, aka Kuma, with April, Vicky, and Omar. What's up, everybody? Say hi to the people.
Hi.
So we've had it's been a very busy few weeks for anime. There's a lot that's came out. This season seems to be very promising so far. I know y'all definitely were excited for a lot of stuff. I have no idea. I just wanted to see everything just now. So someone definitely did see it.
That's the house food.
That's the
I don't know. Last I heard the house phone go off.
Fox. Definitely, I forgot.
I don't know why people was calling there so much today. I don't get it.
So happening? Y'all giving no food? What's going on?
Very messy.
I mean, let me know. I could swing by. That's what I was saying. Let me know. But, it's starting the news for this week. The biggest thing is we got more information and we seeing stuff about Dragon Ball superheroes, the most creative name ever known to man. He was definitely in their bag when they came up with the name. So I know, was it Comic-Con? This was Comic-Con that happened? That they showed it up?
Yeah, New York Comic-Con.
Oh, for New York Comic-Con, I think it's an Apple Fix secret, like we can't see it. But I mean, the art direction for this movie, I'll have to get used to it. Definitely.
I don't like the animation at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to like it.
I'm not gonna watch it anyway because I have dropped I have cut ties with Dragon Ball people.
Dragon Ball people?
They showed they showed Pan training, okay, and where the fuck is going.
See, let's just talk.
So I haven't watched the trailer, so I'm watching it right now.
They showed Pan training with Goku. Pan.
Goku was training with Broly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love the
concept
of Pan
training.
I love that.
I listen. I
this
adore
animation
that.
is a bit wonky.
My problem is the
proud of
fact.
Pan.
Yeah.
But I'm pissed off. Like, go on. Like, stop. Let the boy do something.
Made him a glorified librarian. But the gist of what we saw, I guess, the red ribbon on his back. We have two new either enemies or heroes in Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. More creativity with the naming for this one. Pan is being trained by Piccolo, like we mentioned. Broly is being trained by Goku, of course. So, but the most interesting aspect of this is that this movie is supposed to skip over 2 arcs of the manga, which kind of brings up the question of if this is ever going to be an anime again, or just going to continue to just do movies and just forget that there's like stuff that happened after that, or the manga is still going on. I don't even know.
Why did they change the animation?
I don't know. I feel like
they experimented basically. They wanted to. Toei right now for Dragon Ball. They want to. I guess experiment with different types of animation and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the idea I get.
Even though it's not ideal for what we used to, it looks a lot better than most CGI I've seen in anime. So I don't mind it at all.
But it looks weird. That's all I'm saying. It's
weird for Dragon Ball, but in terms of CG, it's not bad. I've seen bad CGI, and that is not bad CGI.
I feel like we've all seen bad CGI, but for a movie, you would at least I hope to expect that the CGI would be
better animated.
Yeah, or what else. But like I said, it's just getting used to it or what's not, and seeing what happens with it. But yeah, so we got information on that. I don't know when it's supposed to be released. I don't know if it's still early next year or sometime in fall. They didn't give any. I don't think they gave any indication of that. Right? We didn't see anything.
It's coming out next year in Japan, but they don't have a release date.
So they're okay.
Oh no.
I say they don't have a definitive release date, essentially.
Yeah. The guy
Alright,
said
cool.
they hope that it could come out close to Japanese release, but they still working it out. So
If they do that, kudos to them. I don't know. Kudos to them. If they bring it out closer, that'd be awesome.
they
That'd
can
see.
need to because since this movie taking place after the granola art, there's like a whole new transformation for a certain character, and
Well, two actually. If we're really thinking about it, because
you
Goku
already
does
saw him after the anything.
not. I don't think not the way it happened in the manga. I don't think he's not like that. Not how he
I mean,
uses it. That's the
not
big
like how we
difference.
using it, yeah, but still.
Yeah, but yeah, we've seen it. But yeah, there's a big reveal, and so it's like a lot of how did that happen? So I don't know. That's why I'm so
Yeah.
curious about what's going on with the manga right now, the situation there. But that is what it is at the moment.
Yeah.
More anime related news. World's Harem got delayed.
A sign.
Unfortunately.
That
is no sign. That is no sign.
It is a sign.
That's just
It is a
that's
sign.
the universe punishing me again. For no
Really?
reason.
Really? That's what it is?
Yes, that's exactly
Why
what it is.
are they punish you, man? Why?
I don't
Why do they have
know.
to use an anime that I too was waiting for? Let's
I don't
It's
know.
a sign. It is a
I can't have
sign.
anything. I really can't have anything.
I mean, it's coming out next year, early
Next
so
year.
it's not
We'll
gonna be
see.
that long. But I really wanted to see it this year because I know, at least whenever it comes out, I know it's going to be talked about a lot.
Actually, I know why it's coming out next year now.
Why so?
Because this year belonged to oh god, what it was? Didn't what they call the anime with the guy who slapped his dick on the girl's face?
Whoa!
Oh, redo of Hilo.
Yeah. 2021.
I forgot what you
2021 was redo of Healing. Yeah. Last year was
So
what it is the brothel people.
Oh,
The brothel out.
No, not. Yeah, I think that's.
Interspecies for
Yeah, it's
interspecies
she's
is real.
thing, yeah.
Yes.
So now
I think that was the
2022.
first. Interspecies thing was like the first anime what made people what made streaming services like, wait, hold on.
What is this?
Not anime.
What's going on? Y'all tricked us.
Anime.
Y'all tricked us. Y'all swing us.
Yeah.
This one. Like
Just
no,
was
they
it
want
was on
World
Funimation kick it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. Yo, there are kids on this platform. Like, what? How do you? I don't understand. They didn't dub it. Did they dub it?
I don't think.
I don't
so.
know.
Okay,
I don't
that
think
makes
so.
sense. I was gonna say like, how do you dub an anime and don't know what the anime is about, and then you put it on your platform?
I don't think they
Yeah.
dub it. I think they were simulcasting it,
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Then.
and then like they realized in the first episode they was like, wait, hold on, what the fuck is this?
something like
Shut down.
that's like when the first episode of Goblin Slayer aired on Crunchyroll, and after that they had to put up the whole warning sign because everything
Yeah.
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 I'm like,
It was like,
This
oh,
isn't
yeah,
like
we
nothing
didn't know
else.
rape was in this anime.
but Rape has been an anime before, but I'm like, all right, cool. So like, you got shocked now, like it's happening.
I mean, but like it wasn't anime before, but it wasn't as graphic as like as you have. Because like
I guess because it was
weren't as
it was
graphic as they are now.
that's good.
So,
It was a hentai-esque scene because it
Yeah.
involved goblins. So it's like, all right, cool. I get
That was
it.
the best episode of Goblin Slayer.
That
After
was
that,
the only
Yeah, the first
episode.
episode was the best one.
the only episode.
The only episode
that
I
was
get
the
about.
best episode.
As far as I'm concerned, Goblin Slayer only has one episode. I might as well tell you.
Wow.
Because after that, I was
Wow.
like, this is not interesting at all. Like, I'm like, this is not interesting.
Yeah, because like after that first controversial episode, like it just sort of like dulled in a sense.
Right, like there was nothing left.
Yeah.
Like, that was really
It's
the
like-
only.
It's like they got you in the door, but they couldn't keep you inside.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They
facts.
that one bomb open and they'd be like, "Ooh, what's this?" And then it's just like,
Exactly.
like slowly takes time.
Like, I don't even know why they put up that one inside because like nothing else happened after that. It's like y'all can
Happened
take this
after
time.
that,
Like,
exactly.
y'all can take this time. Like, I
Oh,
promise you.
man.
Like, y'all can put this up just for the first episode, but after that, like, relax. Because I felt like I was watching a regular isekai. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever on that end. But yeah, so but on terms of talking about different art styles, we never got a chance to shout out Star Wars Visions, but I feel we have to because that
Oh, it started.
that's
Has
great
it
stuff.
started?
Yeah, it
Really,
already
It's
ended.
finished.
yeah, they released all
Yeah.
episodes.
They released the whole
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
One time.
Where is it? Where is it on?
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
I mean, yeah, because they have the whole monopoly on Star Wars and everything. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it was
need to
really good.
watch that.
That's
It
why I
was
haven't
good.
seen it yet.
Yeah, it was good. Like I
It was
enjoyed
very
the
good.
different art styles and the different story takes.
Which episode was your favorite?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think the art style it remind me of
It may
their
still
last
be
animated show.
episode 1 for me.
Mine is the Ninth Jedi.
That was also good. That was a good.
That was pretty amazing.
But
If
episode 1
there's any
was
episode,
an interesting take to me.
if
Like
there's
the
any
whole
episodes that I want to like have a full series, it's either that or episode 1.
By
Because
far,
the first
I said,
episode was like literally a Sith bounty hunter hunting down other Sith. I was like, this is such a cool concept.
Exactly. I love that concept.
Like, oh,
And
man.
I think they hinted at he just he obtained the lightsaber. Like he think he was just a regular samurai. At least that's what I got from it. And then he started hunting down others.
There's a book for that character that's coming out really soon, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I have to definitely look at that. But if there was like any other non anime related series that you would like to see get like that same Star Wars Visions esque treatment, like what would it be for you guys? For me, I feel like The Walking Dead would make a great anime if they did it like that. I feel like The Walking Dead would make a good anime.
Give me a Game of Thrones anime.
I kind of felt like you was
Game of Thrones.
I kind of felt like you was taking.
What would I like to see?
If they didn't kill The Walking Dead, sure I would be interested in it. But
yeah,
I don't
that's why I said I feel like it would make a far better anime. I feel like that would take up the space that high school.
I think if they actually did an animated version of The Walking Dead, we'll actually get to see. Because I don't read the comics, but I know of like some plot points of the comics, and I know what AMC did wrong with it, especially with killing off Carl and Glenn, like killing off Glenn, Carl, and
Glenn actually does die.
Yeah, it's just that they did that stupid fake out death with Glenn at first.
Yeah,
and they killed off Rick and Carl. But like it was so stupid killing off Carl because in the comics Carl was supposed to be supposed to represent
he's supposed to take over and
and then they just AMC just decided to fuck up right there. So I would like to see if they should do an anime of Walking Dead and keep it like true to the comics. Then I'll really give it a chance and watch it again.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
but didn't they say that it got better in the recent season?
Well, when they introduced the Whisperers, I got more.
That was the last season that I watched was the Whisperers. The last season that I watched.
But I feel like,
but then Michonne left, and then we heard Denai, like the actress who plays Michonne, like she left. So I was like,
she left.
It's like people are just
she got that MCU bag. That's right.
I know she got that money.
But yeah, it just ended up being.
Savvy, I'm still watching it. It's the last season.
I'm watching it too.
I started the show.
Walking Dead.
To finish it. Yes.
I'm never watching it too.
I'm still watching it.
I guess I'll force myself to finish it then. Because like my girl Maggie comes back, so I need to see how she.
Oh yeah, Maggie does come back.
I like Maggie's and Negan's relationship in the current season. It's kind of funny.
Ooh,
that's
interesting.
That's weird. Because Negan killed her.
Yep, that's why it's funny.
It's so funny. That's definitely why it's so funny.
And so because Negan's supposed to have a relationship with Carl as well, and then Carl's dead. So And then I thought that he was gonna have, like, I guess they're trying to make him have that with Judith or whatever.
Yeah,
Last
that's it.
time,
Instead of
last
having
time I
instead of him
checked
and
it.
Carl having a relationship, it's with Judas now.
Yeah.
Or Judith?
Judith
Girl
is the
name.
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
Yeah.
was supposed to be dead. She was supposed to die in the prison arc, actually.
All things considered. All things considered.
All things considered. Just
I
give
think-
us an anime adaptation of Walking Dead, please.
True. The Lord of the Rings would make a good anime too, even though I feel like it'd just be an isekai.
Ooh, Harry Potter. I would love to see a Harry Potter anime.
That would be Marshall. If he be in-
So
now,
you're
is it
getting single.
Say what?
Huh?
You're getting single.
Please don't bring that on this point. Don't bring that on this point. I'm be lost with you, but don't bring that on this point. Don't bring these things.
And like, even though,
Just say for that.
it's like, even though like Supernatural, I also like the Supernatural.
Oh, I thought about Supernatural for as well.
Supernatural has an anime though. They already have an anime.
Yeah.
They
do.
they animated. They did like.
I mean the episode when they did an animated episode.
No,
not that.
They
have an
actually had
actual anime.
Supernatural actually had anime.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
adapted the first 2 seasons of Supernatural into anime form. And I don't think it was received well, so they didn't continue the series, which sucks. Because I was actually
That
like,
makes sense. Okay.
I was kind of enjoying it.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I did not know that. I didn't realize it was an
Ooh, Charmed. Charmed
as
and
an
Buffy
anime.
the Vampire
I was
Slayer.
just see when we said Charmed, I automatically went to Buffy.
I know, like give me my old, like give me like those classic Supernatural shows we had like in the 90s.
Definitely, and then
I agree.
I feel like Hunger Games made into an anime would be good as well.
Ooh.
I feel like I definitely like to see that. I definitely like to see that style.
Yeah.
That would be done well. That would be done well. But well, it's definitely watch Star Wars vision. I like that. I feel like they should definitely do more of
I'll
that
give
stuff.
I'll give it a look see this week.
Please do. I don't know if there's any other news, anything news wise, before we move on to all this anime that we've devoured this week.
I think that's it.
I gotta yeah. That's just mostly the DBZ stuff that's going on. Other than that, just a little side note. I randomly saw, like I did not know, but they have the whole Mugen Train movie on Crunchyroll. I did not know.
Yep, they do.
That kind of shocked me. That's like
it's funny, you know. You could watch the movie and then watch the arc.
That's why I was so honest to me. I was like, y'all put the movie here and y'all doing the arc. That's like wow.
Watch the movie again in episode 4.
Like if we used to do this, y'all could have just went straight to season 2 and then just let them watch the movie since it's on the site.
They could have let Funimation keep the movie and then Crunchyroll just take the episode version of the movie, call it a day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or they could have just left, just did the one original episode and then let's go to the season
do the original episode and then go straight to the Red Light District.
Like that don't make no sense. Like I'm like, what?
Listen, if the Red Light District arc suffers from this Mugen Train arc, I'll rage.
Not. I might as well tell you that.
I will rage.
But it looks like it's fine considering the trailers I've seen. It looks fine. It looks fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the first original episode today. Animation is gorgeous as usual, but it felt too filler. It felt too filler-esque.
Because it is filler.
It 100% is. You are absolutely correct, April.
You would think that they would do some little
figured them out.
You think that they'll do some little more oomph in it, like since they were promoting it, saying, "Oh, it's original," But no, the demon, what he was fighting was like a knockoff version of the demon that kills him in the movie.
That kills who? Oh, that kills him in the movie.
I can't remember the name of the demon of the Upper Moon.
He fought a demon?
Yeah, he fought a demon in the original.
Yeah, I didn't watch the
original. And the demon looks like a knockoff version. Looks like a knockoff version of Homeboy, who he fights with in the end of the movie.
Akaza.
Yeah.
I'm like, where is the creativity?
Oh boy. But
Wow.
we where would you guys like to start? We can move on.
Oh, you forgot
what?
how lit is in that.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
what with?
Yeah,
oh
they
god. Oh,
paying,
exactly.
paying millions
They're
of
in,
dollars a day.
Now we
they're
know
in,
why they had to give up Vinland Saga. And probably Attack on Titan.
yeah.
And attacking too.
Yeah,
They couldn't
It
afford to
makes
keep
sense
Attack
now.
on Titan running.
these dudes in there. Like
Jesus Christ.
they in the hole. I
They're
can't
in the
believe it.
red. They're in the red.
Deep in the hole.
I can't fathom how they're in the hole considering they were
Cause like
handling
Attack on
Attack
Titan was
on
such a
Titan, Vinland
success.
Saga. Exactly.
They
Yeah,
almost did
they
too.
should be
Oh
worried,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Finland.
But wait a second.
They did Great
Animes too.
Pretender. They did Great Pretender.
Right.
Wasn't Great Pretender come out
Great
last
Pretender
year?
was on Netflix.
Yeah,
It was
before
last year.
exactly.
It was on
It
That
was
was
last
it.
year, right?
Netflix. It got
It was on
from
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Like Wit being in that was very shocking to me.
Yeah.
I can't.
Extremely.
They had some good successes back to back, so it's weird.
I don't know. But they're being endeavors put all kind of pressure on Mappa now.
There's like Mappa. Here you go.
Just letting them die slowly. But says if that's in Mappa now, we could then everyone watch Talk Top Destiny.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I
I
believe.
know. It was
Well, I
What?
did.
Talk Top Destiny.
Yeah.
They're
What?
Mappa's new animated season.
Mappa's new animated season.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the
Right.
musical one? The music
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Listen. The episode was
Yes.
everything I imagined.
It
when I
was
watched the trailer.
gorgeous.
The animation, I just
Yes.
said the animation was gorgeous.
Listen.
Oh, man.
Listen, I am in love with this concept for this anime. Like,
Yeah.
this is such a refreshing concept to me, and like everything about it is like a breath of fresh air. Like, I just can't describe like how much they really impressed me with this episode. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Can you please use that breath of fresh air
I
term too loosely now?
That's it.
I know,
No, but it is. It really is. I don't know in any other instance where that has been used currently. But
So it reminds me of a match between
This?
Listeners and Carol and Tuesday in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
Yeah.
I don't-
The listeners comparison.
The listeners, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. But the way it's the
Like,
whole
what?
concept with the maestro, and then you have the music. I forgot what the girl is called, but I like the whole
Yeah.
dynamic between
Like
the two.
like back on animation, like my favorite sequence was when they were like the last battle in the episode when
Yeah.
homegirl
Yeah.
when homegirl was like flat up against the boulder, and like then he activated the conductor thing,
Mhm.
and then like that smooth animation for peeling off the rock and then transforming in the air. I was like, holy shit. Like that is so smooth and so like you saw how smooth the animation was.
Extremely, and then I just like the interactions I see between the characters.
Yeah.
But that is an early favorite for me so far. I just like a whole character. I just know, like it just instantly clicked with me. But like the
I
whole
like
musical theme.
the other girl who was there because she.
Yeah, I like that too.
She just was like, shut up.
Oh my god! But yeah,
Funny, man.
it was a really good first episode.
Yeah.
Animated, who did let me see. Oh, Mappa did.
Mappa, that's why I said. That's why I said since we talking about Mappa,
Mappa did listen. I forgot it. I can remember.
Oh,
if
Mappa did
listeners as well. They did do listeners. That's why it seems so familiar.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like the way they fight in this. I like that
Yeah.
the concept. So I'm looking forward to learning more about the characters.
Yeah.
But the whole aspect of music vanishing from
I know, like it's
and being
insane
like
to even
right,
think of that.
exactly, and being like some signal for the monsters they have there, the detours. That's Vicky I see that for that's the detours and the detours and the trigger. That's like I just like it, and I like that they're using actual music as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play
The music is fire.
Right, exactly.
Especially the piano one.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That
I hope they
is
continue
so good.
more and more of that. Like, I don't know how many episodes this one is going to have because it has like a question mark in it. But if it has
Yeah.
20 episodes,
Probably like
I hope it
12.
has 24.
I'm
Don't
hoping.
say that one. Don't
I'm
say
hoping.
It feels like it might be a 12er. Might be a 12er.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's
does.
very
It kind of
12-ish.
but I'm hoping it is. It kind of does have that feel of a 12er.
Yeah.
I would
Like
say
you
that.
could get the feeling of these type of animes now. You could tell like if an anime is gonna go beyond 12 episodes or not this season.
Yeah, so it seems very
Oh, yeah,
12-ish
sure.
without a season 2 coming after.
No,
Yeah.
this is definitely original. Like, no, this is definitely.
Yeah, it's original. You know, most original animes is be like 12 episodes.
Yeah, this is definitely not. I don't think this is a second season kind of anime.
Yeah.
But I
It's
think
like a one-time experience.
yeah, and you get fulfilled and be like, all right, that was good.
Like Carol
I
and
enjoyed
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Will continue in
Yeah.
your heart.
I know.
Right. Oh,
That
you
was
read-
complete though. I feel like they did
you
a
and
nice
Yeah, it was
job
continue in
complete.
your
It
heart.
was
It
complete.
was complete, but when they
But I
did that at
still
the
want
end, I was
more.
expecting a season 2. Exactly.
One more.
Or like how you and Ice will also continue in everyone's heart.
Listen, they better bring on that
Kenny,
movie.
they lost the movie. I don't know what happened in the movie,
They need to
but
bring the movie is still listed on Miami. So it's gonna
That's only formality. that's only giving y'all hope. Let them live further
I
in y'all
still
heart.
look at that trailer, that teaser. Every once in a while, that teaser of young Victor on the ice, I was like, oh,
They
what could've been?
really forgot that Yuri on Ice existed anyway in all aspects. But
You see that?
I cry when I think about that. I cry.
when this movie come out, this better be everything I
know.
imagined and more.
watch y'all be so disappointed. I don't want to say it, but watch y'all
I
be
want
so
to make me cry tears of happiness and sadness. Like, give me all the feels in this movie, please.
I know about crying, but okay.
Listen. When Yuri landed that quad flip in the last episode, like I was happy tears, and then he broke Victor's record. Like, hello.
The only thing I want to see everybody, because he was my favorite character, and they do him dirty.
Oh,
which Yuri? Are you talking about little Yuri?
Russian Yuri?
Russian Yuri.
I liked Russian Yuri.
I think they made Russian Yuri a bit too. What's the word? Not OP, but like
very sausage. But like
he was too
I like
child,
it.
like really, like he was so childlike. In your first year of seniors, you break the short world record, and you get into the Grand Prix. Really? Okay.
Gold in the making. That's why.
not the good to make it.
I still think they made him like his success a bit too unrealistic.
Justice for Russian Yuri.
I mean,
and like it made sense that he had that little panic attack before he did his free.
Freeze.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doctor Up, way to go. Like,
yeah.
At least I was not disappointed. At least I felt like I was not so big things to come. But on an emotional beat of things I feel like maybe sneaky emotional this season, Sakugan.
Yes.
This was an anime that was definitely
caught all of us off guard.
I was not about to watch this anime. I was about
to skip it.
I looked at this. I said, eh. I watched the trailer even. I was like, eh.
Yeah.
And I started talking about it. And I was like, all right, I'll give it I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it. It was really good. Mm-hmm. I have to say, it was really good.
It was good.
I see it now.
In terms of comparison, it gave me Gurren Lagann like style.
Yeah.
Mixed with a Made in Abyss feel.
Yeah, it's giving me Made in Abyss feel.
Especially at the end.
Yeah.
Especially at the end.
Mako? Hard pass.
So far, I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm not sure.
I don't like methods. I don't like methods, but this tricking me into watching.
Yeah, no, check it out. No, for real. Like I like Mecha, and I wasn't about the watch this.
A6 brought me back into Mecha.
All right, Vicky. I didn't give you an anime to watch this season. Watch it.
You did? just gave it to me. You told me
Okay.
to watch the
I-
Senpai
When-
one.
when-
He didn't give you
told me to
one.
watch
He
the
didn't give
Senpai
you
one.
one.
you say you were ready.
How about that? He didn't give you
I
one.
didn't
Hold
say.
on.
told me to
Hold
stand
on,
by
hold on,
one.
hold on,
Alright.
hold on, hold on,
Alright.
hold on.
You told me
Wait, let me talk.
Senpai.
Let
I
me talk.
watched the
Let me.
Senpai
No,
one.
no. Let me talk. Let me
You're already
talk.
wasting
Let me talk.
your
Wait.
Oh, wow.
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
All right, go
No,
ahead.
I didn't.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I said is that there's an anime that I think you would like, and that was the Senpai one. I
You
didn't
said
say.
there's an anime that I have. I know you said that there's an anime that I have for you for this season. You said
No.
the
When did
Senpai
I
one.
say that? When
You
did I say that?
Javon,
I did not say
what are you
that.
on the call?
I said before
I
the
did
show.
not say that.
I said before the
Yeah,
show.
I said it was an anime that I think you would like because it
No,
reminds me of
you did
Otaku.
not say.
No,
I think
what
That's
I
what I
say?
said.
I don't think. No, my thing is, I don't think. I don't think you
season.
should count because you already started watching it. So I started
Exactly,
to.
and then you say you already watched it.
You already knew about it.
Watch it,
I mean,
but
but he was offering, but he offered it before he knew that she was already watching
exactly.
it.
So
I
that would be his recommendation.
I just said that I think she would like it because it reminds me of Otaku. I didn't tell her to watch
You
it.
did not say, I think you will like it. You said, I have
Yes, I
my
did.
recommendation for this season.
Boy,
I'd argue with you.
you should have waited
I'd
till before
argue
to
with you.
say that. How
I'd
about this?
argue with you.
How about we give a collective pod recommendation, and we're saying that Vicky, you should give it a shot. You should
Yeah.
give it
I'll
episode
check
one
it
shot.
out, but if it ain't up my
Bakugan.
speed, I dropping it.
Yeah.
Because like
Give
Vicky,
episode
I
one
don't
shot.
really like mechas like that either, and I am loving Sakugan. I'm loving it.
The last Mako I recommend me to watch was, oh Lord,
What was the last Mako?
Solid in the Franks. And you see what I went.
I tell all of y'all
I
to watch
wasn't there
it.
for that.
I mean,
Like I
well,
said, like I always say,
all
that the
of
Franks
us
had me in the
is
first
doing
half.
like
We
that.
first of
I
all,
the Franks had me in the first half. I will never lie about that. They had me in the first half.
we all couldn't.
They had the
Yeah,
first half.
Second half.
we all couldn't have guessed that it was
Yeah.
going to end up like that way.
Yeah.
There was no way we could have known that.
That
Why
was
you
right.
want to blame me?
Now see Record 7
Little
going on.
Spider-Man in the corner, just so cute. Look at him bouncing.
It's bouncing for real, me.
I know, I can see it. But now the Franks episode with Eureka 7 went so long. So
Yeah.
long. But then watch
How is it bouncing me?
I don't know. I have no
Boss right next to the mirror.
I shaked it. I leaned back and it shaked.
Yeah.
It was bouncing.
Oh.
Wait, I was so concerned just now.
Like, I was so glad.
I was saying, what?
What's going on?
Have spirits in the house.
Like, what's going on?
Wait,
I think I can see ghosts.
what that ghost touched
Oh,
on
you
just
see, like, well, speaking of
Well,
ghosts,
good segue.
speaking of ghosts,
Excellent
how
segue.
about you call the soul fucking exorcist?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what? People don't mind, y'all can take it away. I have not watched this yet, but this sounds hilarious.
Oh my god.
About this anime. I need y'all to hear about this anime.
Yeah,
And this is wild. This is totally wild.
yeah, this one of the wildest anime I ever saw. Jesus Christ.
So what
Fastest drop I ever did.
Oh, when you drop it. Oh,
Yeah.
why is it drop? Because it did
I
not
was expecting exactly. I was expecting raw speeds.
Vicky, they are doing it. They're doing like on a soulful spiritual level.
Yeah.
I want to see the physical. I want to see the physical level.
I mean,
spiritual.
you are getting some physical. Like it's just like puts his hand inside and gets
For
hard.
everyone that's wondering, we are talking about the night beyond the tri-cornered window.
Yes.
And I will let this. I have not watched. I will let them explain what this anime is about to you guys.
Okay, so yeah. All right, so basically, the main character, he has an ability whereas he can sense supernatural / horror or just wherever he is in general, and he's afraid of them. Like he's very afraid of them. He's frightened. Like he is actively trying to avoid any situation where he interacted with the supernatural. And one day when he was at his job, there was this random. Is the guy blonde or he had white hair?
It's a blonde.
Yeah.
He's blonde. He's blonde.
It's blonde.
All right. So this blonde dude came up to him and he touched him, and he was able to literally like see all the spirits that the guy was seeing. And however, when the guy touched him, the dude who scared the spirits, he like had an orgasm or some shit like that. And he just was like, "Wow,
Just get
I didn't."
around.
Yeah, he was like, I'm afraid of these spirits, but I'm around. I turned on right now,
That's
and
crazy as
like
hell.
basically the blonde guy, he is a exorcist, and he asked the main character to join him so they'd be able to basically like identify. So the show is them going around exercising like demons and spirits. However, they both just get off on it,
Yeah,
which is weird.
there's a scene.
Yeah.
There's a scene like when they're exercising a ghost, and like he puts his hand on him. And he's like, oh no, don't do it, don't do it. I'm scared. He say, don't worry, I'll go slow.
Sexual innuendos
Ah,
are
that's what he
plenty.
said. He said, how can
The sexual
I?
innuendos
He
are
said, I
plenty.
feel like I'm hard, but I'm not hard.
God.
And
When I
literally-
saw this, I was like, I can't believe this is what they marketed to me.
So, yeah. Yes, that is what they're marketing.
Right.
But-
That alone
I mean,
is
y'all-
wild. Man. That alone is wild.
like the second episode, they introduced like a new they introduced like this psychic person, right? And I guess they're trying to like show the different forms of relationships, because the blonde dude is starting to be very possessive and very like, forceful of things. Like he is like he's tying him down to him, and he's basically like he did like this weird contract thing with him. And he gets mad every time he makes a connection with somebody, because like he went on a case with the psychic dude, and then the psychic dude tried to make a connection, and like this, let me say, don't worry, I'm not gonna be forceful like that other guy. I'm gonna be gentle. He say let's just focus our breathing and our feelings together.
This is literally a sexual innuendo for
Yeah.
gay sex.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's how they marketed. They marketed as
Yeah.
boy love. So I went in there expecting some juicing. I didn't get my juicing.
They are juicing.
No!
They're just more juicing on how you think they're juicing.
Whoa!
The whole new level juicing of the souls.
Physical juicing. I wasn't getting that. And I was like, yeah, no.
Bro, just
Without the
juicing
you
of
don't
someone
you don't
sticking.
like that spiritual connection.
Someone's sticking their hand. They're sticking their hand, going slowly into your chest and
Yo, fam.
touching your soul and making your soul hard.
Yo,
I
fam.
did. I
am
fucking did.
dead.
And then after you get off on it, you exercise some guts. Your
What did y'all
orgasm.
say? What did y'all say? The ghost
So-
come?
Ghost. Spirit come. Spirit is soul.
Oh yeah.
We had the spirit gun now. We got spirit
Your
come.
soul,
And
your
this is
soul
this
came,
is
and with that, with your soul come, like the spirits are exercised.
I can't. I just can't do it right this.
Like viewers, just watch the first episode. Just watch the first episode.
That is the night beyond
Pour
the
a laugh.
dragon.
You don't have to watch the whole anime. Just watch the first episode. Get off on the first.
I mean, after that, I feel like you have to finish it. Like I feel like you don't get.
I am finishing
You have to see where it goes. Like at that point, like you just have this like, where does this even lead?
See where this goes. Where does it lead? Because especially the blonde guy is starting to scare me. I'm like, I don't like this relationship. He's starting to be very possessive, and you tied him down to you with contracts, and like the night, like homeboy was like, so you went and you connected with someone else. Like, how dare you do that? You're only supposed to connect with me. You're never supposed to lose fondness of me. And I was like, this is a me relationship, and like that's dangerous. He's scary. Wandu is very scary.
You see that way.
That nigga wild.
He is.
Oh my god, he wild.
I wonder if the live action was like this off the live action.
I was
There's
shocked.
a live action for this?
Yeah, there's a live action.
Come on, stop.
I was shocked. You didn't see? I posted the picture in the group.
I missed that. Stop.
Yeah.
Because like, I was looking for an image of it to post on Twitter to talk about it, and then like when I saw live, I said live action. What? There's a live action of this.
I went to go. I think I was doing the same. I went to go look it up to see where it was streaming, and I was like, "Oh, that's a live action."
Yes, definitely a live action.
Yes, there is.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Wow!
I'm kind. You know, I might watch that one.
These are some risky.
If I can find it, I will watch it. I'll tell you guys if I find it.
One of the captions for one of these videos says "spooky and gay." That's hilarious to me.
That's accurate.
That's so hilarious.
That's very accurate.
We gotta move on.
Very accurate.
I think that's down the list of things that were really great this week. Platinum End, another shocking anime. Well, I thought it would be good.
Came from people of Death Note, creators of Death Note. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but I didn't expect this to be that kind of anime, so I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I had no knowledge of this going into it.
Yeah. I'm kind of put off with the whole, I like sort of put off with the whole battle royale thing, but I still like it either way, and I like the little like comparisons to Death Note that it has in the beginning, because like you have the boy meeting the like, cause it's almost like
hey, we know what you're doing, Vicky.
I'm so naming
we know what you're
episode
doing.
Apple Slices. This episode is going to be
Stop hiding.
I just want you to know this episode is going to be Apple Slices.
But yeah, like Platinum Man almost had had the same beginning as Death Note, because you had like the you had like the wayward teenager finding the spiritual being, and the spiritual being gives you like the power, this power, and then like I think he's gonna have the same slippery slope that Kira had. Like we're trying to be good. And
I'm hoping he doesn't.
I think he's gonna do that.
Want a repeat of the same character, but it does have the same setup.
Yeah, it has the same setup so far, and I just hope it doesn't be a copy and paste of Death. Because like to me right now, I'm calling it like Death Note with battle royale elements.
I mean, outside of the fact that he wanted to kill himself, and his parents and his auntie and uncle are complete trash. But other than that, the gift he got is kind of like I guess you could say it's kind of like the Death Note, because it's like once they fall in love with him, they can tell him that
they can do anything he wants.
But that aside, I still really like it.
It's still a very good episode. Like it's still a very good episode. Animation was good. The story is intriguing. Still put off by the battle royale thing. It's like when they start talking about and then everyone's gonna be competing, see who becomes God. And this is like really. This couldn't be a dude trying to find happiness while going on a moral compass slippery slope type situation. You have to throw battle royale segments into it.
No,
I hope it's done. I hope it's just done well.
I
don't mind. I mean, personally, I don't mind battle royales. I just hope it's done well.
Yeah, as long as it's done well, and like, I have faith in it, because like Death Note was really good. Death Note was very well done. So like if this is from the same people, then I have faith that they will like do this battle royale thing.
Well, I have faith in the story. That's my main thing. I feel like the story is going to be very interesting. The characters, I mean, I get to see more of the characters so far, but the main MC he feels more typical MC-ish than Kira did for Death Note.
Kira has more personality.
About a note, and Kira is more anti-hero.
Yeah,
you don't know.
It's the battle royale for me. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it because of that battle royale section. I just watched with this battle in 5 seconds last season. I need a break.
Oh yeah, this is the battle royale.
Battle
in 5 seconds was the first battle royale.
The battle royale genre has been beaten a lot lately. Been used a lot.
Isekai genre has been beaten.
Isekai is basically the dead horse on the side of
I'm like battle royale
every season.
I'll take battle royale any day now compared to the Isekai. Like what?
I mean,
there's at least 4
Battle Royale
isekais
is
in
getting
one
there.
season
Battle
sometimes.
Royale is getting there. Battle Royale is getting to where isekai is. Battle Royale is like let me tell you, like, okay, comparison to the dead horse, right? Battle Royale is like a horse on its last legs, breathing, like breathing its last few breaths while it's walking past dead isekai horse that's on the side of the road.
Like I said, once if the story can hold me, I honestly don't care.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
I hope so, because that
once
Battle
they
Royale
do
is
it
turning
to a
me
certain
off a bit.
but so far, I mean, the backstory, yeah, is a strategy. I'm like, yeah, that's sad. They killed you because they wanted, but they killed your
Go find your happiness, child.
I know, right? However,
While going down the slippery slope, because I know you're gonna go down the slippery slope.
what if he doesn't go down?
He's going to go down it.
No, but I mean, like, does that change things for you? Like, do you want him to go down the slippery slope?
I mean, well, I expect him to do. I mean, like, again, if you go against my expectations, I love it when anime.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because for now, I'm expecting him to go down the slippery slope and turn into a Kira situation.
That's why we like Sakugan, because it really, I had no expectations at all, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna tune in next week. But to stay on the isekai theme, we did have one for me in which it's like, this is the isekai that I can watch, the world's finest assassin, because it doesn't give me a lot of the isekai tropes early on, and it does feel more fantasy outside of the fact that he got reincarnated. I didn't feel overwhelmed. Like, it felt interesting. A lot of times the isekai is like, all right, we see main character who's a neat or loser, blah blah blah. Life is
like, he's older as well.
He gets killed, right? And he's older.
He's in his 50s, right? I think he's in his 50s. Look like
he gets killed, then he goes to a world where he has to go on this magical journey, and then he's OP character, blah blah. Life is better. It's like, all right, cool. I like the assassin. I have a
comment about this.
I mean, approach, I should say.
What's your comment, Omar?
For me, this one wasn't the most fantasy-esque, but however, y'all know that this series is made by the same guy who did Video Healer.
I did not know that.
Okay. Because if you look at the whole
that's
all I heard.
Of Video Healer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Well, now I know what to expect coming down the road of this series.
Without a doubt. But I like the main character. I like the cast. It started off with
on
a mission to
fighting
trafficking ring. Child trafficking, which is all right, cool, interesting. You're doing child trafficking. You start with like, all right, cool.
I like the guns with the spells and stuff, so that's very
interesting. The girls are my favorite ones. I love them all.
Of course.
I love them all.
But that was interesting. The spells, I thought the spells were interesting. I was like, okay, the way that they did those, and then they still use the guns to track them down. And they took a different approach for this too from their isekais, whereas they started with him already, I guess, in the new world, and then they kind of flashed back to how he got down. So that was a better. But like for me so far,
origin is pretty unique. Unique origin.
And don't forget, like, how the god of this world is asking him to kill the hero of the story, which I cannot wait to see who's.
I like that, and that was interesting to me too, because
that was very.
We're sending you to kill the hero, so we're not essentially making you a hero. The main character himself doesn't really view himself as someone who is righteous or someone who, I guess, your regular isekai protagonist. Even before he got
be a villain, could we be like following the villain of the isekai this time around? Very interesting.
Because it even goes back. It even goes back to when he was talking to the girl and explaining to her why she's still a novice. He's like saying it's like, you think we're some kind of heroes, but no, we're being sent to kill people. It's like, it doesn't work like that. It's some kind of justice or moral we're following. We're just doing our job sent by the organization. I'm interested so far. I'm very invested. So it's definitely an isekai that I can follow, because I'm usually very 50-50 on isekais.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. very, very 50-50. But I don't know how you guys felt. I don't know. Everyone, well, I don't know if Vicky watched it.
Nah, I'm not watching it.
Oh, okay.
I liked Paladin a lot. Sorry, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just jumping onto Paladin.
I know. I mean, we can get there next, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
But yeah, I had 0 complaints for the Assassin one. That was actually really good.
Yeah, not many.
And it wasn't censored either, which was another plus for me.
Yeah.
So
True. It wasn't censored for real. It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was a plus. That was a plus. That was a plus.
Yeah.
But since you already mentioned it, Paladin, the other isekai for this season, April mentioned it off pod earlier.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't know where to feel. Like I'm in the ring.
I don't know how to feel about either because like one thing what really pissed me off about it is that it could have been a straight fantasy. Because like that's how it was like mine was because I came into it blind.
That's how it's played off. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's also how it was how it was advertised as well. And I thought, okay, this is a very cool straight fantasy because like I watched another fantasy this season, and I was like, okay, cool, we're bringing more fantasies that don't have isekai elements into it. And then I was enjoying it, and the child was like, oh, they have a secret, but I also have a secret too. I was like, no, I don't. They flash back to show him coming, like from him being in another world and dying, coming.
And dying,
like, no.
coming, and coming.
It's like no, like why?
The world of the dead or something,
like,
right?
I think so. I felt like it was forced. I think I just feel like that little tidbit of isekai was forced into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it didn't need to be a isekai. They didn't need to add that bit.
No, because overall, like it was flowing so nicely. And then like him trying to figure out, where are they hiding, and then they have secrets. Where are their secrets, and plus like you're also trying to figure out like how did he end up with these people, and what like how was he born, and like who was his parents, and then they suddenly just summed it up as like what he died and then he transported and then he was born here, and it's like no.
I think there still is a secret as to how he was born there. Just they just added the isekai, but I don't think him being reborn is going to play I don't think it's going to play a big role into the story.
It's not. That's why I said.
Yeah, no, I don't get that vibe at all. Right. That's why.
I don't understand why you meant because like it didn't need to be mentioned.
Yeah,
I agree with April because like when it happened, it felt weird. It just didn't fit the story. And then after it
was unnecessary.
It felt
It's like the writer came in. It's like, oh yeah, it's isekai. Continue.
Right now, yeah, just to remind you, just to let you know, this is the isekai. So it's like continue on. But I think recently I'm a bit iffy because I get a bit of Overlord vibes, and I did not like.
Yes.
So I'm not sure where to feel about this yet.
Overlord.
So, yes, I got Overlord.
Yeah, with the skeleton guy all over the body.
Right, I got Overlord vibes.
What's his name?
I don't have a single vibe.
Just like it also makes me feel
because the skeleton guy was of the ogre race. He wasn't an actual like undead skeleton or that. Like I like the fantasy elements because they basically said that all of them were like prominent people within their races, and when they died, they clung to life. So the undead god decided to let them be, well, not reborn, but he decided to let them continue on living. Undead creatures with Overlord is literally like it was based on a game, and then they became like real, and they was trying to like rule the land basically. Like that's not what's going on here. So I don't.
I mean, well, not story wise, but just like
atmosphere
wise, it gives me.
It's also giving me jobless reincarnation feels, and
that's what
I feel like
like
it makes me feel like I already seen it before, and jobless reincarnation is doing it better. Like first episode wise is doing it like so. That's why I'm on the fence about Paladin. I have to I hope the second or third episodes really show us like why we should watch you. Because
that's what I'm
Jobless
looking forward to.
Reincarnation is doing way better, and Jobless Reincarnation is also airing this season. So if I have to choose between Paladin and Jobless Reincarnation, you know where I'm going. I'm going to watch Jobless Reincarnation.
Yeah, obviously, but yeah,
I
like
don't
I'll
blame
just give it. I'll give it the second and third to really see where it's going, how I feel about it. And
You have to give the 3 episodes.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to feel about it. But it wasn't a bad episode. I think we mentioned it.
It wasn't bad. It was just that it was okay.
Yeah. It was pretty wholesome.
I like it because it lacks all that RPG element shit that you find in Isekai. And
that's why I should have just been fantasy.
And the main character in OP. Yeah, it should. And the main
I
don't know why they decided to do it. I don't know. But that's what I like in shows, so I stick with it.
Because like, you know what, anime is not like, it's a straight fantasy and it didn't do no isekai bullshit. That anime it aired this season as well. It's called like Banished from the Heroes Party. I kind of like it. Like it's like if
I don't watch that. Yeah. But I know what you mean.
That's an actual fantasy.
I know that's what I mean.
But she's saying
It's not isekai bullshit. Because like that was the anime that I watched before Paladin, and then I was like, okay, cool, another straight up fantasy. Like let's just flush out the isekai already, and then start going back to straight fantasy. And then Paladin was like, no, I'm gonna be isekai.
Paladin is an isekai that's a fantasy at its core.
Hopefully, this episode is just the only
one-off,
right? And remnants of that, and then even though it is isekai, it doesn't play itself like that at all. So hopefully. But what else you guys watched this week? I think that's for me. I think that's of the new stuff.
I watched Blue Period's new one.
Oh yes, talk to us about Blue Period because I didn't get it.
You gotta talk about Blue Period.
Yes, Vicky has to. Vicky has to talk because she's been in Period for like forever.
This was Vicky's anime of the season that she was for.
I know, right?
Yes.
We'll give Vicky the mic for this.
What's good with what's going on with Blue Period?
Oh, I'm so far down. The adaptation from manga to anime has been both spot on, and seeing it animated is so nice. Oh man, yeah, seeing it animated is really nice. I like what they're doing so far with the animation.
Okay.
So I'm always gonna be. I was watching it illegally, so I'm always going to be an episode behind.
I'm also
watching 2 episodes behind.
Okay, I'll be 2 episodes behind. So I'm watching it on Netflix.
I'm going to watch it on Netflix too.
Right, okay. Well, me and Omar is going to sail the Blue Grand Line. Then.
I listen clearly, but that's why I'm still waiting for Comey can't communicate either. So.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that.
I can't wait. Netflix.
We have to talk about that. That show is so wholesome.
I mean, you guys can go ahead. You guys watch the episode, right?
It's so wholesome.
Talk about it. So precious. Oh my God, Comey is so precious.
I figured from the trailer, I can
anytime
someone asks her a question, she has to talk like when her eyes goes like.
Yes, wait. It's so great. She cute. She's very cute.
Say, oh baby.
Y'all about to make me go on YouTube and watch this episode.
It's so precious. Especially the scene like when they're talking on the chalkboard.
Yes, free. I just feel that in this in my car.
I know the feels.
Oh my God.
Never had friends, and then it says, "I'll be your first friend. I'll be number 1." So you only have 99 friends to find. It's like, oh.
So describe the episode again.
It was amazing.
What is it about so far?
It's about 2 characters. Comey, who is a very gorgeous, a very popular student at this high school. And then I can't remember what the boy name, but he basically wanted to get like a fresh start in high school, make a lot of friends, whatever, whatnot. How back next to Comey in the class, he became like the class enemy. So everybody had it like outfield. And Comey she suffers from like severe like social anxiety to the point where she can't talk to people. Like she's just incapable of articulating anything to people. So instead of talking to you, she would either just stand there like dead, shy, and nervous, or she'd just run away.
Yeah.
That sounds so adorable.
Yeah.
So
And
precious.
her and the main character was like the last two people in class, and he was trying to talk to her, but she wasn't responding, and then she felt bad because she realized that because he was sitting next to her and because he tried to talk to her at one point, everybody did hate him. So she went to the chalkboard and she literally wrote down what she wanted to say and she explained her situation to him. And he understood it and he started to write on the chalkboard too. And it was
I
this is
know.
just so wholesome.
The most
I
precious
love
thing
it.
ever.
Yes, it's
I
like
love it.
she feels so bad because like she always wants to make friends and she
Yeah,
says people always think of her as
Yes.
stuck up or like
yeah,
mean and she says
yeah,
she's not like that. She says but like she just really can't get like overcome this whatever her issue is.
yeah.
And then it's just so nice to see him that he is so open to it and then
Mhm.
seeing her like react to that to someone actually
Yeah,
so open saying well let's continue writing on the board and like you want to make 100 friends if that's your goal then I'll be the first one and then I can help you find the 99. I was like oh my
yeah.
god. I was
Wait,
like
that was good. That was
Wow.
amazing.
oh
So
my
is
god
this our new
my
horror meal for the season? Is this what it is?
I think this could be. I think this could be more.
Wow!
I don't know.
Wow! Look, Vicky, look how it switch up. Vicky, look how it
I
switch
don't.
up.
I don't
You asked
know.
one question and look how it switch up.
Horry Mia was more. Horry Mia was more romance centric though. I don't think this.
god.
I don't think this like really
So
that
I think this is
I don't know.
romance.
centric
I
in
mean,
think
it was.
romance.
Saying
I
that
think
something
Comey.
between her and the boy ain't gonna happen.
I
It
think
was.
something between. I
That's
think
what I'm
something
saying.
between Comey
It was
something
promoted as a
something
romance.
will happen, but then with
Yeah,
Hormia's case was like more mature. How I
yeah,
see it. It's like they because
yeah,
Hormia and
Okay.
Homeboy like they
Okay, I
got
guess.
they got really personal and down to it. So
Okay.
Comey's son
yeah. And they used to speak
feels
their
like a
mind.
first
Like they,
feels like a first
yeah,
love thing. Feels like a first
yeah,
first
A
innocent
blooming love.
yeah, first
Um.
innocent blooming love. While
Okay.
Himo had they had like the more experienced, mature type love and intimate love.
yeah,
I feel like Komi's
yeah.
the innocent,
Okay.
like Kimi. Oh god, what was that anime? It was called Kimi ni something.
I
Oh,
was about to. I was about to call that one.
what I
Kimi
can't remember
Tomoke.
I think that's it. I can't
Yeah,
remember what
I
it's
was going to
called.
call that. It
With
sounds
the
like
girl
it's
with the
more like
long
that.
hair and the very
Yeah,
fun
Kimi no
personality. But
Todoke.
yeah,
Yeah,
that. That's why I feel like Komi's son is gonna be like
okay,
they're gonna have that type of feel
which is
with
still
it.
good because Kimi no
Yeah,
Todoke was good as
it
well.
was good.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds really good. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You can
I
get
am
some
looking.
wholesome first love, innocent.
I am looking
Uh,
forward to Komi Kakimege.
yeah, it's gonna
At
be
least
Yeah.
adorable.
I can tell. I like the art. I like the art style. It's kind of different.
Yeah.
For me
Mhm.
too. So
It's not a breath of fresh air, Javon.
the art style. No, I see different art styles.
It's kind of cute because it's been a while since I've seen a romance like that's so sweet and innocent. It's not. It's like it hasn't started yet, but like you could see like the little signs of it like starting like when she left he like did the little poof like the little blushing poof. And like it's like I don't know if he understood why that happened yet. And then like she also had a little something like a little spark. Like you see the little sparks going, but like I don't think they realize what those sparks mean yet. So it's gonna be so cute seeing them like
But the love
become friends and see this love blossom. It's like oh, I'm gonna be saying like oh my heart.
I can definitely see these two ending up being fan favorites for a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
quite
just
easy.
probably that
Yeah.
same anime when you mentioned Javon, it's gonna be this generation's version of
Oh,
that.
keep it on the okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of people anticipating this too.
Yeah. It's
This
gonna be this generation's
I think it
Kimi.
was this Blue Period and Platinum End is where I saw a lot of people talk about leading up to the season.
Yeah.
More, I guess, from the manga aspect of it. So, no, this would be good. Like I said,
Yeah.
this season has a ton. a ton of stuff.
Has a
We
ton.
haven't gotten to yet. Like it's a lot of stuff that I even haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay, what should we talk about next? I'm trying to figure it out. Pride of Orange. Can we just like Pride of Orange?
That's
like
the hockey anime.
The hockey anime.
Oh, I forgot.
Was I the only one who watched that?
Yes, I didn't get a chance. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Let me tell you, Pride of Orange. Like I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm still gonna watch it because like it starts off like with this hockey game between Canada and Japan, and like the animation, the hockey animation is gorgeous and solid, and like I wasn't expecting that type of animation. Because I thought it's like, oh, cute girls learning how to play hockey. Okay, the animation is gonna be okay, but when they were playing this hockey game, it was amazing. The animation was great, and then they won the hockey game, right? And then all of a sudden they start dancing and singing on the ice like idols, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't know how I feel about that. And before I could have processed that, they took us back to like when they first discovered hockey, and because like these people, they came and they like they say, oh well, hey, like they did a bulletin on the school board and said, hey, well, we have someone who knows about hockey, who's willing to teach anyone, see if they want to learn hockey. And like the girls, they did like they were doing crochet and stuff, and one of the girls would say, hey, like how about we we give it a shot. And they give it a shot, and like they had that first spark of, ooh, I actually like this, and which I kind of like that too, because like when I was in high school, when I started sports, and when I go to my first sport practice, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the spark of that. Oh, I want to do this.
I want to do this.
Yeah. And then like they start doing it, and then I'm kind of shocked that only girls show up to this hockey tryouts. It's like, that's bullshit, but okay.
It's not meant to be a girls' hockey team.
I mean, because like they had open to girls and boys, but only girls show up, which I think that's so unrealistic. Because of course boys would show up to hockey, but then like it ended with them realizing that, hey, like let's show up next week because I really like this. And the girliest girl of the group, she says, when you hit that puck to me and I caught it, I felt the spark. I felt like the connection between us, and like they just grew this love of hockey, which I like. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be interested in it, but I just don't understand that whole idol dancing in the ice segment. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
So are they idols?
That's why.
I have to watch this.
That's why I don't want to watch this anymore. Because I won't watch the live.
I don't think they start off as idols, but then they turn them into idols, and I feel some type of way about that.
Idols is where you draw the line, Lamar.
Because like it feels
you draw the line.
Because like this is
me.
Oh my god.
Because like this is me. I'm like I like the sport of it, especially like you don't see like girls playing hockey, and so like it's very good.
It's
like
the first hockey anime in general.
Yeah, and it's girls doing it, and so like it's so cool and interesting. But then I feel like you undermine it when you have them parading like idols afterwards. I'm like, I feel some type of way about it, but then like I liked how it caught me off guard too. I'm like, okay,
where
are you going with this? I don't like that. I don't like where I think this is going, but I will watch it.
So you say it's like a sports anime disguised as an idol anime?
I don't know what it is.
Or it's an idol anime disguised as sports anime?
But see, because not last time when you win your game, you get to dance and sing like idols, which pisses me off. Because I just like, why can't you just let them play the hockey and then do like a regular high Q celebration type thing? Why they have to parade around and dance on the ice like idols? It baffles me.
Because it's provocative. It gets the people going. You thought it was just going to watch a simple hockey game, But little known that you know,
But then
they were supposed to break out in the
the
dance.
hockey animation is so good. Like, just find, like, if you could find a clip of the first, like, few
That's how they get
minutes.
you. That's how they get you.
The hockey animation
Yeah.
That's how they hook you and hit you
so
with the
good.
whole idol the idol hook. They hit you with the whole idol swing.
It's so good, and I don't like idol animes at all. You know, I'm just like Omar.
Oh
I
really?
don't like it. I don't. I hate idol
I thought
animes.
you were the one I'd watched idol animes.
I like
I
the male
I don't like
Of
it.
course you do, Vicky.
You would
And,
like the male one.
That
and
makes all the
speaking,
sense in the world.
and you know, speaking of idol animes, I think like Selection Project tricked me into watching it. I mean,
Uh-huh.
because like it's also an idol anime, and I think this is gonna be like my first idol anime I'm gonna actually sit down and watch through. Because it's about this girl, I can't remember her name, but like when she was younger, she was sick in bed. Like she has a very weak heart, and one of the winners of this, like, cause the Selection Project is like an American Idol type competition in this anime, and the girl who she saw won, like, inspired her to become like an idol or sing. So I'm getting some, what's it, Your Lie in April feels from it, because you were already in the hospital for a week
Okay.
car, and then you want to go into this competition. Okay. And like, you know, she went to the competition, like they had like, you know, little preliminaries, and she felt like she didn't get in as a finalist in the first episode. Like you just felt her heart break from not making it. And I'm like, okay, you hit me in my heart. I'm gonna watch it. And then the second episode hit, and then her friend who won in that block, her friend, like, you know, says, "Are you going to continue singing because you have such a beautiful voice?" And she says, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to continue singing." And her friend like inspired her to sing again. And then the next day, her friend dropped out, and so saying like, "Well, you know, since you were the runner up in that block, you get to take my spot now." And then she says, girls be ambitious, go hard for what you want. And I say, you know what? You are idol anime. I don't like you. I don't like idol anime, but I'll watch this one.
Mm,
I did.
I did. I'm not about to do it, but I did.
I know I'm about to do it. I don't like it, but I'm gonna watch it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds cool. Sounds
Yeah.
cool. Sounds cool. Anything else? Episodes we should touch before we wrap up the pod?
I am ashamed of y'all that y'all did not watch Fena.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, I watched Fena.
You watched Fena. This
Wow.
good. At least me and Vicky understood the time.
Would you guys like to rub the shame in and talk about Venom?
Yeah, so as you remember last episode, they figure out the coordinates of Eden. And so they arrive. So they arrived at the coordinates, and first it was this little rock, and so they thought they had the wrong place. But then Fena says, "Oh, it's coming," and this little thing of rock turned into this huge, massive island. Like you saw this huge, gigantic island come out of the sea. And like the island was so gorgeous. It was beautiful colors, and so they went off into the island. They went exploring while following Fena's intuition. And they found a lost city.
Intuition.
The intuition.
I wouldn't say that don't even sound right. That don't sound right.
Yeah, so she is following this intuition of hers, and they're going deeper into the island, and they found a lost city, and this lost city is empty. There's no life on the island, like human life at least. And then they found this chamber, and then they found a lot of gold, and they discovered this gold is from all over the world, from different timelines or whatever. I mean, different time periods. Sorry. And then Fena and Yukimaru, went on their own. And then they found, because Fena was like, this can't be what I was here, what my purpose was to come here to find this just gold. So she went deeper into the cavern, and she found this dance floor type thing. And you remember the vision where she had of her standing sideways. like this is like the same place where that vision happened or whatever. And so she did a dance, and then Yukimaru realized that she did this dance when she was little, and this dance activated a staircase leading up, and then you see like almost like a surface of the sea above the staircase. And so like she's saying that's the entrance to Eden, that's the true entrance to Eden up there. And so the episode ends with them looking up there, about to climb up the staircase, while also you have the British Army. They found the island. They are landing on the island as we speak. So it's a pretty good episode. Yes.
All right,
about to fuck some things up.
Yeah. And I'm interested to see what that tome was that your boy found. The one who did
that's right. He
found like this tomb, but they didn't. They showed like his shock face when he found the tomb is when they flipped over to Fina and Yukimaru, so they didn't explain it further.
Yeah.
Seriously funny.
But yeah, this episode is really good. Like we finally found Eden. We're about to see what Eden is going to look like.
Hopefully, the series.
That's
2 more episodes after this. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely.
It's like the episode is titled "The Curtain of the Climax Rises." I think that's what this episode is called. Yeah, it's very good. Like animation was like that island was gorgeous. I would like to go on that island.
Oh, on Eden?
Yeah, that island is very gorgeous. Okay,
I have to check it out because I've never seen it. I figured it would be.
Because animation, like fan animation has never faltered at all this season.
Yeah, I can share for real.
Yeah, feels like it went up a notch this episode.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like it.
Very nice.
That sounds very, very good. Yeah, Fena definitely needs no award for its animation this season.
It does.
Especially not being from one of the, I guess, quote unquote, big studios this era. So they did a really good job with that. So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
86 is back. 86 is back. I have to say it.
Watching the whole fall catalog.
I know. Well, 86 is true. That's true.
86.
Did you hear how much anime Omar's watching this season?
Omar says
he was watching like 20.
Omar's
watching more than that.
Omar's watching 30.
It wasn't 30. It's 30.
37. Well, I'm sorry.
I think I already watched it. Like, maybe let me see how much I'm watching this season.
Check your Miami list, and like it'll tell you how much anime that you're watching.
Wow, definitely has the whole fall catalog. I assure you, that's the whole fall.
I'm not watching everything in the fall. Like only ones that interest me, and like surprisingly, a lot of things caught my attention this season.
I'm watching 8 from this season, and then I have some that was recurring from like leftovers from a long time.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah,
I'm so disappointed.
What you disappointed in?
You're disappointed in Vicky?
Oh, I know Vicky.
That's sorry watching this. We can bump that up to 10.
I am an adult. I have other priorities that I have to deal with.
We're also
adults.
That's what it is.
All of us are adults.
This girl comes on this podcast and talks all kind of garbage.
You understand? Right? But I as an adult.
As an adult,
that's the uniform you interested in. You ain't gotta do it like that.
Exactly.
It's with all these big posters and plushes in the background, but I isn't adult.
Yeah. Get boy.
But no, man, I don't actually don't blame it because there's a lot of good stuff.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Usually I watch my anime in bulk on Saturdays and Sundays for the season, but I can't do it this season. I have to actually watch it like like daily through the week.
Yeah, I have to do the same after this week. I have to do the same.
I actually had to find an app that tells me which anime comes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Instead of just counting days. Like, in 4 days, this anime. Okay, what day is that?
Like it's like the days are the days. Yeah, that's true. It's just that I can't do math sometimes. So I just need just tell me plainly that this anime will come on Mondays for the fall, or this anime will come on Fridays for the fall. Just tell me that.
Yeah, Monday, Fridays, and Tuesday and Wednesday animes.
Yes, tell me. But surprisingly, nothing that I watch comes on Monday, so I'm free on Monday to catch up on whatever.
I can't even tell you. I just look at the days. It's like, how many days left? Or 2 days? All right, 2 days. I watch this anime. That's all I do. That's all. That's it. But I have to watch it.
I need a straight up app that tells me, hey, this is Monday. This is what's coming on Monday.
Yeah, I have too much stuff still left over from last year.
I'm watching 20 anime this season.
And like Vicky said, we all adults here, so it's like
we're all adults. You
can't watch a whole backlog. Like a whole stack anime that still needs to be finished.
Yes, we are adults who have jobs and other commitments.
I'll make sure to keep it doing with this season weekly.
Yes.
But I think that's it for this. So these episode reviews. This is gonna, as more stuff comes out, this is gonna get harder because I don't know how we about to do all this stuff in one episode. We can start narrowing these stuff down. It's like, yo,
y'all are watching the great stuff. I'm reading out the great stuff. Not to sound like an idiot.
That was definitely I was about to say it. Okay. That is the most elitist comment I've ever. It's like, okay, y'all watching good stuff with me. On this, I'm
watching the great
stuff.
But I can run a while too much.
I go on to sleep. I go on to sleep. It's only so much I can right now.
Vicky wanted on this podcast today. I see what's happening. I went down, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to the end of the Otaku podcast for the day. You know what to do. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us in the Discord. Follow us on YouTube. Get notified of when we go live. We will be back again to bring you more anime goodness. So until then, you guys take care. Otaku Summit out.